Want to try RTS without spending money? You might be surprised how many great free RTS games are out there right now. Let me show you my favorites. Let's start with one of the most underrated RTS games out there, Zero K. It's a strategy game built around automation, modular units, and intelligent AI, but it goes far beyond that. Zero K features terrain deformation. Yes, you can literally reshape the battlefield. Powerful energy shields, and a huge variety of unique units, from spider bots and jump jet troops to gravity cannons, cloaking drones, and more. The complexity can be intimidating, but it opens the door to creative and deeply strategic gameplay, perfect for players who love to experiment and think outside the box. It might look minimalist at first, but under the hood there's real depth and freedom. In my opinion, it's one of the most interesting free RTS games right now, but almost no one talks about it, probably because it's overshadowed by another game in this list that has a bigger community. That other game is also great, but Zero K deserves just as much love. Scouring is still in early access, but the demo is completely free, and according to the devs, it'll stay that way for at least 18 months. It already feels great to play. The visuals are clean, the units respond well, and the whole thing just feels smooth and polished. This is basically what Warcraft would look like in a dream version. Fantasy theme, solid controls, and a lot of smart little design choices. But what makes it really cool is how it lets you offload boring stuff to AI. Things like resource gathering and basic build orders can be automated, so you get to focus more on strategy and decision-making. That's a glimpse at where RTS games might be headed in the future. Oh, and it's just fun, fast, satisfying, and surprisingly refined for something still in development. AirMech is a hidden gem, no doubt about it. First off, it's a modern take on Herzog Zwei, the very first RTS game ever made, released back in 1989 on the Sega Genesis. This new version is fast-paced, full of energy, and never lets you get bored. It blends classic RTS mechanics with direct control over a transforming mech that flies across the battlefield, drops off units, and jumps into the fight itself, on land or in the air. You're not just building an army, you're also piloting a powerful hero unit in real time, deciding where to reinforce, who to support, and when to go all in. It's like playing an RTS and an action game at the same time. And it actually works. AirMech has multiple game modes, solo and co-op missions, base defense, and PvP. It even has some light RPG elements if you want to level up and unlock more options. I honestly don't get why more people aren't playing this game. It's fast, fun, and surprisingly deep. You really need to try it. I fully stand by this one. Stormgate was made by former developers from StarCraft II and Warcraft 3, and you can feel that DNA in the game. It's still in early access, and yeah, there's more content and polish to come, but it already feels solid. The game runs smoothly, the UI is clean, and the basics are all there. There's no paywall blocking you from the core experience. PvP, co-op missions, and multiplayer are free and will stay that way. Paid extras like campaigns or cosmetics are optional. It does feel very close to StarCraft, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you enjoy competitive RTS or co-op play, there's a lot here to like. It's not reinventing the genre, but it's built on a strong foundation, and clearly made by people who know what they're doing. Definitely worth keeping an eye on. Beyond All Reason, or BAR, is probably the most epic free RTS you can play today. It's inspired by Total Annihilation, just like Zero K, but the vibe is very different. While Zero K leans into complexity, customization, and creative unit mechanics, BAR keeps things more classic. Tech trees, upgrades, and huge battles focused on overwhelming force. And the presentation? Much more polished. The graphics look modern, the animations feel smoother, and the whole experience is more visually impressive, especially during full-scale battles with hundreds of units clashing at once. It also has a massive and very active community, which means regular updates, support, and plenty of online matches. If you're into big, explosive RTS warfare and want something that feels traditional, but still modern, BAR is a must-play. Let's talk about two legendary RTS titles that you can actually play for free. Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition offers a solid free trial on Steam. You get 3 rotating civilizations, 8 multiplayer maps, the first act of the campaign, and even the historical Battle of Algiers. Best part? There's no time limit. Play as much as you want. StarCraft 2 has been fully free to play since 2017. You get the full Wings of Liberty campaign and full access to multiplayer, plus 3 co-op commanders without restrictions. If you've missed these 2 giants, now's the time. They're still 100% relevant in 2025. No reason not to give them a shot. Alright, let's talk about 2 games made for the real retro strategy fans. Loria. Yeah, I know. It's not exactly a masterpiece, but it took me right back to the 90s, playing Warcraft 2 on my giant CRT monitor. Honestly, I'm including it for the nostalgia. Just that old school RTS vibe. Same goes for OpenRA, which brings back Red Alert and Dune 2000, along with all the good memories older RTS fans still carry. These games aren't for everyone, but both of them capture the energy of RTS's golden era. And for some of us, that's reason enough to hit play. And one more thing, if you do try Loria, keep in mind that when it says not enough food, what it really means is you need to build more houses. It's confusing, I know, but hey, now you're warned. Those were the best free RTS games you can play right now. Some new, some old, some under the radar, but all absolutely worth your time. Let me know in the comments which one you'd try first, and if there's another hidden gem I missed, I'd love to hear about it. Subscribe for more underrated gaming picks. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.